Hello. We are just about ready to start. Okay. Hiya. I'm Mikey. We're playing games. I feel like playing Tetris. And then something else. But we'll see. Alright, anyways. Let's do it. Alright. Okay. I see Tox. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. Sup Overlord Gaming. He got clips. He got clips. He got no clips. What's wrong with you, boy? Make clips. If anything, just do what I do. Get Restream. Use Restream, even if it's just the one channel. And then pay for the AI clip where it helps you make clips. And then you can just go back, and if you don't like the way that they're clipping them, you can just edit it. Doesn't cost much. And it helps for clips and doing things like that. It highlights moments for you automatically, and then you can just edit it yourself. That's what I usually do. I just take the parts it's giving me, and then I either go back and find the time that was taken and just redo it because it misses some parts of it, or sometimes it's just good and I could just edit it and correct a few things on it. Comes out pretty nice. Just saying. If you ever like wanting clips but you forget to do them, or you don't want to go back through, hours and hours of content to find some good ones, that's a really good way to like help keep that in check. And I've been growing lately because of it. Like my shorts on YouTube is like the #1 viewed thing. Like I have thousands of views from my shorts. So that's definitely the popular thing on my channel. Dude, there's plenty of stuff that's clip worthy. What are you talking about? You could pull things from my stream, even the ones where you're a part of them, and like there's definitely things there that highlight you. I have some clips you could use, so you could be like, yep, that's me. There's that too. That's why you should record when we play games together, man. Like, don't necessarily have to go live, just record it. And then you can find the stuff then. And then you'll have funny stuff to put. You could upload those to Twitch, and then you'll have clips. Just an idea. Cause like some funny shit's gonna happen when we all play together. Like carrying a Castle Crashers. I don't know about carrying. Yeah, maybe in the beginning, but I started turning around when she started having to use like things like physical damage and needing defense. But you got all the groundwork. Now you just got to get the levels to get the other stats for your health and defense, and then you'll be good. My character's gonna be like balanced, more magic heavy than anything, but still balanced. I can't wait to try out those those characters we unlock. I'm also interested in those stats. Fuck.
Every passing day, the winds might grow stronger. Joy to light the way to keep the reminder. Every passing day, the winds might grow stronger. Joy to light the way to keep the reminder.
Wow. Yeah. If you're not in the lava area, yeah. Enemies that are fire resistant. Oh, yeah. That's a problem. You imagine trying that on your own? You'd have to adapt your character and all that. You'd probably end up having to buy like that bat like I did. That thing really helped. Like that really was good. I'm glad I chose that weapon.
Every passing day, the winds might grow stronger. I'm yours forever. There is no end in sight for us. Nothing could measure the kind of strength inside our hearts. It's all connected. We're all together in this love. Don't you forget it. We're all connected in this. I'm yours forever. There is no end in sight for us. Nothing could measure the kind of strength inside our hearts. It's all connected. We're all together in this love. Don't you forget it. We're all connected in this love.
Oh, not bad. Would you slow cook chicken drumsticks, or is it not worth it? Slow cooking's always better with chicken. If you fast cook chicken, it's always going to come out drier than it would if you slow cook. Because chicken is like delicate. So the more time you spend on it to slowly heat it, yeah, it's always going to taste better that way. Juicier, not as dry. And it also depends on the quality of the chicken that you're using as well. Certain kinds can be cooked differently than others. Ah, man. There we go. Ah, man. All right. I'll take it. Why not? I'll tell you right now, though, 7 minutes is not good. It should be under 7, below 6 preferably. No, rough start. No, son of a bitch. Well. No. I might be able to make this work to my advantage. All right, yeah.
Every passing day, the winds might grow stronger. I'm yours forever.
Couldn't make up my mind.
Together
Okay. That was cleanly done, so that's good.
Close your eyes so you see my vision. Unite the souls so there's no division. Look into the future, we see all seasons. Aiming for the top, but what's the reason? Hands to the sky and realize we're free. We become the legends we were meant to be. Now open your eyes and you will see. I can lead you home, just follow me.
Ah.
Close your eyes so you see my vision. Unite the souls so there's no division. Look into the future, we see all seasons. Aiming for the top, but what's the reason? Hands to the sky and realize we're free. We become the legends we were meant to be. Now open your eyes and you will see. I can lead you home, just follow me.
Alright, it's a little shaky still, but it's actually not too bad. 430 is not too bad. It's not very good either. Oh. Ah, tried. Overlord Gaming with the sub. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Very cool, very cool. Ah, fuck. There we go. Boom. Hell yeah. Crimson Dragon. What's up, man? Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Overlord Gaming says gotta go fast. And then he subscribed. Thank you. Alright. Gotta Ricky Bobby this shit. I wanna go fast. If you've never seen Talladega Nights, do yourself a favor and watch Talladega Nights. Stars Will Ferrell. It's hilarious. If you ain't first, you last. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Whew. Magic Man. Now you see me, now you don't. All the names he like asking, the coining, trying to coin. Shake and bake. El Diablo. One of my favorite things in that movie is when like all the different like outtakes with Will Ferrell talking about Big Red Gum. My favorite. You don't chew Big Red Gum, then fuck you. It's just, I don't know why. That's a really good one right there. And hope y'all all had a Merry Christmas, by the way. I don't think I even asked about everyone's Christmas. I just ate with my family. And that was, and opened some presents, and that was it. It's a good time. Same. You went over to your family's places? Nice. Do y'all do like big Christmas, or y'all do kind of just like a modest kind of Christmas? Or is it like my family where it's a very minimal Christmas? Right? It's just the bare minimum. We open presents. There's no tree. We got a wreath that we hang on the door, and they just don't do Christmas quite the way we used to. My parents are getting pretty old now. And my dad, all the health problems they got is kind of tough. I didn't quite get paid when I wanted to this year. Otherwise, I would have decorated the house myself. But next year, I'll probably end up doing it. But for the last like 5 years, it's been a very minimalist like kind of Christmas around these parts. But I miss having like the big blowout Christmas. I want to do one for next year. I think it'd be great. Get the stream involved somehow. Do some IRL stuff maybe. That'd be a good time. I haven't done an IRL thing in a while actually. Maybe we should do some cooking with Mikey again sometime soon. It's always fun. Before we start a stream. I was doing that for a little while. Modest says Tox for his Christmas. Christmas when you're younger. Now, yeah. Same here. Like Christmas was a big thing when I was a kid, and then it just kind of became like kind of eh. Once my parents became Jewish, I think that kind of really changed their outlook on the idea of all that stuff. When my grandparents were alive, man, I go over to on my mom's side. Yeah, I called them my Mimi and my Papa, and they were the ones that would spoil us all the time. And then on my granddad's side, like we would have. That's where they were like in town, and my Mimi and Papa were not. They were in another place over, a city over, and. So that was like a big trip, like every Christmas Eve, spending with my grandparents on my dad's side. They were out here, and my granddad, he was a deacon at a church out here for a long time, and so it'd be tradition for him to like quote Bible verses, and then like tell us the meaning, and then what the meaning of Christmas is to him. And it was really cool. I always loved doing that. And it was always we'd usually go to church service, and then like a late night, not a late night, but like kind of a late service, and like 7 or 6 at night, right when it first gets dark out here. And yeah, I remember doing all that. And like that's the stuff I remember the most about Christmas as a kid. And they were always a lot of fun. Like Christmas was always fun for me. Always exciting time in my life. Yeah, it was great. We don't see Christmas as something religious. It's a tradition we like having. Yeah, and a lot of people I think do that, but in my family, I come from a very religious family, and so yeah, everything in my family was related to, like, we would learn lessons about the holidays and why we celebrate them, and that was my upbringing. Definitely, it was all about, the meaning of Christmas, the celebrating Jesus' birth. Thank you, baby Jesus. Now, again, we're going back to Talladega Nights. 3 pound, 9 ounce baby, or whatever he says. We want to thank you. It's like, kind of weird that you're praying to baby Jesus. Why are you praying to baby Jesus? But yeah, for me, there was a lesson behind everything, and I was always taught it wasn't really about presents as much as it's about celebration of life. And yeah, so it always made it real magical for me. It gave me a sense of wonder to think about, like, oh, there's something bigger than me and just getting presents. Like, I took all those lessons to heart. I really did. Like, especially from my grandparents. Like, I'm so glad I did too. Like, what it means to, like, serve others and how to be a servant. Because that's essentially what we are in our lives. Most people. And we serve someone at some level or another. And I think it was cool to, like, learn all that from them. And they were great teachers of stuff like that, because they were non-judgmental people. Contrary to what people tend to say about Texas and people that are religious out here. But I think that's just people that don't really know the people out here, at least where I come from, because yeah, it's not like all judgmental and shit. It's more like, just, if you're interested, then they would, or if you're born into that, like, you were taught that. It's cool. But like I said, it made everything, like, real magical feeling. Yeah, that was, like, what gave me that sense of, like, magic in the world. Like, knowing, for me, it was, knowing that God's up there and I'm, serving to please Him. And it's just, it's just how I was raised. But I think that's why, like, that kind of helped with my, like, love for video games and stuff. That sense of magic and wonder. Everything goes back to Talladega Nights. It always does, Overlord. It always does. Dolphin Surf. Best song. I don't think enough about my grandparents anymore these days. Like, they've been dead for a very long time, and it's nice to talk about them. Have something to share about them with all you guys, because they were super cool people on both sides. Like, on my mom's side, my granddad, like, was a war vet and had a real good sense of humor. Like, I've seen pictures of him during the Korean War, where he's, like, pointing a gun at the camera, like, kind of smiling, like, get that camera out of my fucking face, but, like, jokingly. Like, I love that picture. Just like, wow, he's, like, a bit of a badass. He's a master sergeant in the army. Hell, that's how he like brought my mom here from Germany. Was during the Korean War, and they my papa and my Mimi, they both I think were in Korea. She was with them, stationed out there, and he also was in Vietnam too. He got like a Purple Heart during Vietnam War, I think, or maybe it was Korean War. I can't remember. But yeah, they adopted her when she was a wee little baby, and brought her here to the U.S. And they just happened to live out in Texas. I always like telling that story. It's pretty cool. Nice to pass on their legacy. Yeah, man, that's what I was saying. Like, I keep that, I cherish the memories I've had with them. You know, most of it, like, I was pretty young for the, well, not pretty young. I was like up until, like, my grandparents, the one on my mom's side passed when they're in their 60s, and I was like probably 13 when that happened. Both of them kind of went together somewhat, not too far apart. So I was like 13, 14 when that happened. And then my grandparents on my dad's side, they lived for a long time. They passed when I was 18 or 19. I think I was 19 when that happened. That was like 2007. I'll never forget that too, because I don't anymore, but for the longest time I felt so guilty. I was out in Georgia, and I wasn't out here when my granddad passed, or my grandmother, and my granddad was like asking for me and stuff, asking if I was around, but fortunately I was stuck in Georgia at the time. But I mean, now I'm fine, but like back then I was so sad about that. But you know, that's one of the things also that like taught me, like, it's more about the memories, not about how someone goes, but about how they affected your life. And that's more important than the way they went. What you remember about them. So that's what lasts, not how where you were when they passed. You know, not necessarily. Some people hang on to that, but I've chosen not to. I've learned to forgive myself for stuff like that. It's so easy to do that. Despair. Despair is an easy way to deal with stuff, but I think it takes more balls to confront it and realize, you know, it's okay. And you can forgive yourself. It's okay. Don't you all forget that. Mikey's words of wisdom. did my grandparents live a long life? The ones on my dad's side did. My granddad lived to be, he is somewhere in his late 90s, like 98, 97, 99, somewhere in there. And my grandmother died a little before him, and she was like in her 90s as well. I forget where in her 90s, but she was. I'm pretty sure. Now my mom's side, not so much. They only lived to about 60, 65, because they smoked a lot and they got cancer and brain tumors from all that. Part of it. That was part of it. It's not all of it. That was part of it. Big part of it, because they smoked inside their house. Like, going over there, you would smell the smoke. You could see the drapes, damaged with smoke stains from cigarette smoke. You could smell it immediately when you walked in. Yeah. They smoked. And so they passed early. My grandparents on my dad's side, they didn't do any of that stuff. They didn't drink. They didn't smoke. My granddad used to smoke, but I never saw him smoke in my life, so he must have stopped a long time ago. Well, my grandparents also were on the different end of things. Like, on my mom's side, it's military family. My papa on that side, he had night terrors and stuff like that from the army and his time served. So they had those kind of things going on. And then on my dad's side, it was so my grandparents on my dad's side were missionaries, and they went to I believe they went to Ecuador with my Uncle Charles, who isn't actually my Uncle Charles. He's like my Uncle Charles, you know what I mean? He's not blood related. He's no longer around either. He's very old. He would have been, he couldn't have, it wouldn't be possible for him to survive today. He'd be 150, but 130, something like that. But yeah, they were missionaries and they did stuff like that too. So they're just on a different end. So I think they're just naturally healthier because they weren't fighting in a war and stuff. But they lived through crazy stuff like World War II and all that. My granddad was born in 1905, something like that. Long ass time. He would tell all kinds of awesome stories too. Speaking of smoking, this is better type of smoke though. It ain't cigarette smoke. Food in general was probably more honest back then too. It was worse back then as well. It wasn't as people seem to think that it was fresher or something back then. They were especially back in the 1900s. My granddad lived through, and my grandmother lived through poverty and the Depression and all that kind of stuff. It was probably a nightmare growing up in that era. And people think we got it bad now. We have it peachy compared to what they went through. They had to really buckle down. Literally, because of World War II, they couldn't women couldn't use nylon stockings because they needed it for material. And the women would just draw lines on the backs of their legs, big black lines, and make it look like they were wearing stockings or nylons when they weren't. So that's the level of problems people in America were having. That's just one example, of course. That's why war is terrible. War just sucks. Nothing really gets solved with war. It just makes us spend more money and eat worse food. You know? Yeah, not to mention, like, there was the threat of nuclear war back then, too. So they had a lot of, like, ration types of foods and things like that. Crazy, man. Oh, the way, like they're eating episodes. Oh, my bad. Okay. I see what you, okay. Got you, Tox. Yeah, definitely. Like, they did, because at least with my grandparents, they didn't consume a lot of food. Like, I think it's so much easier for all of us these days to consume more food because it's easier to get the food these days than it was back then. And so they just naturally developed a diet because they kind of had to. And I think because we don't really go through really any struggle out, at least out in the U.S., we form these habits of obesity, and that's why we eat so much. But I think they live longer because they didn't do that and they ate the proper food, like food groups. You know, maybe not the healthiest of things, but it's certainly like, at least my grandparents, like everything they had was like a part of, like they had like a little bit of everything, and they took multivitamins. So like that kept them healthy for a long time. Kept them pretty sharp too, and like my grandmother ended up sadly with dementia, so that was pretty crazy to see and witness. But my granddad stayed sharp all the way to the end. Like he just couldn't hear or see. He's just deaf and blind basically by the end of his life. But yeah, definitely better habits. It's so easy for us to indulge these days. shit. I literally don't have to get up to get food anymore. Like, they just have it delivered to my house. In some ways, technology stifles us as it improves. And I think it's in the future moving forward, we gotta start learning how to integrate these things properly to create proper, better habits for everyone in life. Teach our kids better habits without needing a depression. Grandma cooked with lard. Yeah, so did mine. She either used that or she would use bacon grease. Sometimes both, depending on what she made. It's like our grandparents come from times where like they did like some real ass cooking, you know? Like some chef type shit. They don't teach cooking like that anymore. Everything's like instant. For most average cooks in a home that are like quotation mark, you know, cooks, really they just heat things up and it seems like you're cooking, but you're really not. Like when it's like, put it on the stove and heat it up and let it do this, then you did it. It's like, that's not cooking, that's heating. Even if it's like ground beef and like you're cooking it up, you're heating it unless you're making a real recipe with it, in my opinion. Anyone can cook a piece of meat, you know, maybe not well, but they could cook it and eat it, survive. But it's what you do with it that really, I think, changes that whole thing, you know. It's like, what are you gonna do with the ground beef? You gonna make meatballs? You gonna put it in a pie, like a shepherd's pie? Like, what you gonna do with it, you know? If you're just gonna put it on a bun and put cheese on top of it and onions and make a burger, that's not really cooking, in my opinion. It's lazy cooking. That's just, you know, it's delicious, and that's what I fucking do to make money at Five Guys. But yeah, to me, that's not like truly cooking. That's the difference between like things I do at my job compared to like what Ramsey does in his kitchens. Now that might just be because I've been in food for a very long time, so I know that just anyone can do those kind of jobs most of the time if you teach them properly and they have a little bit of want to learn, you know. It's not that hard. It's a pretty cool art form. It's a tasty art form, that's for sure. I feel like DoorDash and Amazon the worst thing for people. Yeah, dude. It's killing us. And I think in a way the government knows that's doing that. And they're just like, yeah. Just let them keep getting fatter and fatter. They'll have less fight in them. Want to do something about laws and voting for proper things. And then us, the government, can take over the U.S., control everything they do. And they're trying, man. They really are trying. But unfortunately, for those kind of people, there's still a lot of us that will fight for our rights to party and also live a good life, which everyone currently is not able to do because of all the stupid debt we're in. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into politics. Just a brief little touch on that. I'm not a politician. I'm just the guy who works in America and sees and notices things about all that. I'm just the crazy conspirator. Legit, we use DoorDash if I'm paying less than what I would pay if I went there. Which you're not. It always costs more. At least out here it does. Through promos, for example, or any kind of discount. Yeah. Anytime there's like a carry-out deal, I'm like, oh, let's do that. Tipping's not a thing over there? What the fuck? That's fucked up. And rude as hell. Man, that's like a sin out here, dude. If you don't tip out here, dude, like that's a good way to get your ass kicked, honestly. like, and people would be like, yeah, he should get his ass kicked for not tipping. Well, that's crazy. Y'all don't tip out there. Cultural differences, man. It's crazy. People get paid enough from the job? I don't know about that. Maybe out where you live, but out here in America? No way, dude. Our cost of living in some places especially are just very high. So like if you do a job like DoorDash where you have to drive your car everywhere, using up gas, maintenance costs on that alone, you have to make probably a small percentage of what is made off of the order that you get. And then the Dasher themselves get paid like, it's like $6 a run or something that someone told me. It's probably, it varies, but it's definitely not enough for it to make it a full-time job out here. And also you need to be tipped just so you can like cover your gas, you know, because the company doesn't really do that. So it's just everything's very expensive around here, so you need to be tipped. If you're not getting tipped, you're probably going to struggle, unless you're just working a high paying job. But that's kind of the struggle out here, is people don't get paid what they're supposed to be for the type of work, for the work that they do. And that's just how it is out here, because this is like basically the super capital of the world. You know, it's like us, China, and maybe one or two other countries that are like, you know, the superpowers of the world. And that shit costs money, man. We're in a lot of debt. And they treat the citizens of this country like shit. And treat the foreigners like they're fucking gold. Give them all those health benefits. Right now, I can tell you, it sucks to be an American, because a lot of my money goes into immigrants' pockets that are coming in here illegally. And I don't get any of those benefits, but they do. What the fuck is that? That's another problem with America. They care more about the foreigners than they do about their own citizens. Like a lot of people think it's like all good and gravy in America, but there is so much oppression out here and financial problems. Like there's so many poor people that live out here that just struggle to stay afloat. It's sad. And it's all due to us having the wrong ideas on certain issues. And then spending money on those things and things that don't need the taxpayers' money that is being spent on things that shouldn't be. Crazy. Like most of our problem out here is just us not allocating our goods in the proper places. Because everyone wants to have a damn opinion about shit. Even when they're not really qualified to have an opinion, but they do anyways. And then people listen to those people these days, and it's crazy, man. Because then all this shit keeps happening. And it's been happening for decades now. And now it's all starting to come to a head. So it's kind of scary. See what'll happen. Yeah, there's just a lot of problems, and of course it's like worldwide too. But I don't really I don't know, like, you know, because I'm not a politician or anything, but I know what's wrong with America. At least in my opinion, that's what's wrong. But what the fuck do I know? I'm just some citizen. Lived out here my whole life. And that's kind of how the government treats us. They're like, yeah, just shut your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. That's the government for you. They're evil, man. They're evil. I'm gonna get assassinated. They're gonna see this on stream and be like, oh, we need to arrest that guy. He's evil. He's spouting. He's talking shit about the government, about the U.S. government. Get him. If you don't hear from me tomorrow, you know why. Ah, man, no! It's all falling apart. No, god damn it! That is really bad. Now I gotta slow down. Or maybe not. Alright, we cool. Yeah, oh dude, there's so much homeless. Especially if don't go to California. Like actually where I live is not so bad. It's still like you see it, but it's not too bad out here in Texas. But places like Cali and like the big like Mecca states that have like the things that everyone wants to go and see, Like, those places have tons of it because you get a lot of people that go out there with money and then they end up poor for one reason or another, and then eventually homeless. And it's really sad. There's also a ton of veterans out here that just don't get the help they need, and then they end up homeless. And that's when you start seeing the crazy, like, homeless dude on the side of the street, and you're like, what the fuck? And they just have a tragic backstory usually. Then there's those weird people that just want to be homeless for some reason. They don't want any responsibility. I've met people like that. They're like, no, I'm homeless by choice. I was like, by choice? Like, that is not a good choice. It's like, you gotta be just saying that to, like, convince yourself or something. There's no way you do that willingly. You gotta be kind of off to want that. It's like a person that just completely gave up on life. Like, you know what? I'd rather do nothing and live poorly and never have a good meal anymore and begging people for shit. Sounds terrible. Like they say, man, world's going to hell in a handbasket. No. No. Ah, goddamn. All right. Ah! Damn it, dude. Fuck me. Nah. Good. All right, what now? What are we gonna play now? I know. Oh shit! I didn't install that. Damn it. Okay, well never mind. It's gonna play 5 Hearts Under One Roof, but I forgot I uninstalled it for these other games. What a shame. Yeah. So sad. Hmm. Getting hot in here. Think of something. Let's do Katamari. Another silly game. Yes, this is a very goofy game. So fun. Alright, Overlord. Yeah, Bannerlord? Yeah, it's installed. Or you mean Mountain Blade? Oh, yeah. That is called Bannerlord. Yeah, I got it installed. The hell? Howdy, must be that king fella. Walk around calling himself a fancy name like that. You Mr. Fancy Pants, fuck you. Get out of my country. That's what that sounds like to me. Roll up beverages. Need some drink. It's getting hot in here. Hot in the winter. Who would have thought? Let's text this for you. Always hot. Sometimes cold, but mostly hot. King talks too much. Come on. Go up it. I was hoping to pick up those big cans, but I guess not. Vodka. What's this? Oh shit. What the fuck? Why is this guy underneath the... It's creepy. Oh, what's going on here, huh? Oh, it opened up the area. Huh. The hell? Woohoo! They're having a hoedown. What? Loading. You can get. What the hell was that? You can get to more places if you roll on from here. Okay. I got gold. Excuse me, ma'am. Ah. Bullshit. Fucking cats, get out of my way. Give me your milk. There, fuck y'all. Fucking cats. Alright, avoid those. Oh, those guys are going crazy. Give me those. Give me those bottles. Oh, got a person. So sorry, sir. You're now a part of the Katamari. Grooming brush. I'll take those. All right. What? That's all you rolled up? What? I rolled up a lot of beverages. Ow. Ow. I'm sorry. Nobody will enjoy this. Don't be pleased by the ow. Stop hitting me. He's very mad. Our identity as a king. So we're both king? Yeah, that is so creepy. What the fuck is wrong with that guy? I want your soup. Bean soup? That sounds terrible. I mean, I'd eat it, but Wouldn't want to eat it. There's something better. Bean soup is just chili? I don't know about that. Putting beef and stuff like that in it makes it chili. It's just beans and broth? I don't really consider that chili. At least not Texas chili. People making chili without the beef? Vegan chili? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Like a vegetarian vegan chili. I'm so glad I'm not vegan. I can't live life without meat. Come on, get up there. Oh, what the hell? Give me your drinks. Son of a bitch. Come on, just 40 more.
Damn it. Oh, I'm so close. Come on. Oh, look, there's some right there. Come on, you son of a bitch. No.
I'm literally fucking 3 off.
Come on. Just gotta get these.
Water gun.
Water gun. It's the water gun that we need, but not the water gun that we deserve. We got a... I believe... Got way more time this time. Get up there. Oh, there we go. I'm fucking stuck. Move. People are all up in my way. I cannot get past them anymore. Fuck y'all, man. I can't get back out. Oh, there we go. Just roll up the whole fucking table. Oh, never mind. There we go. Now we're rolling up people. Yeah. Lose the glasses? Oh god. Alright. Losing the glasses. Oh boy. This should be a little interesting. What happened if you can't use the forward key in this game? You'd be kind of screwed. You could play it still, but it would be tough to play. Mostly because you'd have to be dealing with rip a tab real fast. But yeah, because like some things you really need the forward motion for, like to go super fast and stuff. Like when you see me charge forward, you have to be facing. It automatically faces. It charges you in the direction you're facing. So it'd be tough. Ban endgame action. Oh god. Okay, no backwards key. All right. Oh god. A kind overlord. Fuck no. He's just made me take off my glasses. And then I gotta fucking not press the back key. That's gonna be tough, man. I will try my best. Oh, I got a new Katamari unlocked. Put her up there. No, in-game actions don't apply until I actually play. That would be cheap. Boop, boop. Let's play. I don't play this game for story, bro. The hell? Came from his chin. New face. That's cool. Tumbleweeds. Let's see if Fan says about this too. I guess. Oh my god, I don't care. Get out of my fucking way. Oh wait. Shit. Can't go backward. Fuck. No, I am not pressing backwards. I am not pressing it. It's the wind's pushing me. That doesn't count. The wind's pushing me. Ah! It like, it's the wind. It like pushes me everywhere. Pushed me backwards. Why can't I go that way? Those fans. Ah. Aw. Oh god. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. What's up with that cow? No. Oh my god, stop it. It's only... I guess I could do that too. I need to switch real fast. My heart instinct to break this in this game. Yeah, just period. Tough. Tough challenge. Ah, fuck. There's a bomb. No. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Fuck. No, stop that. I swear to God, I'm not doing that. I got a D. Well, at least I beat it. Where are my glasses? Oh, wait. I did. That was my best attempt at that. Try and do keep pressing, holding forward, but things would push me backwards. Put her up there.
Yes.
The hell? Oh, the tumbleweeds on the rooftops? Yeah, you gotta like get up on a ridge and like fall on the roofs. And then there's the other ones in the middle of town where I had no idea what to do with those. It's probably something that like lifts you up there or something. I like the music. Oh god. Give me those X's. Give me all of them. That's some gold right there, baby. What's that present? Rolling up dogs now. Give me your child. Ow. Not bad.
I'm shiny and gold. I love gold. Cowboy vest. It's cousin Clip Clop. What the hell? Oh, he's in a horse uniform and someone else with him? It's weird. Sweet. Great. Rearrange my room now. That's cool. Mode for competing with the CPU. Interesting. Alright. Me versus other Katamaris. Alright. Oh, I got rolled up. What the fuck? Damn, I suck. Ah. I got fucked. That's like a Mario Party thing. Yeah. That dude messed me up in the beginning. What rolled me up? We're the same size. I thought if I ran into him, I'd win. Yeah. Now who's rolling who? Right? He looks smaller. Yeah. Nice. Alright, let's see how we did this time. Alright. Damn. None. Yay, I won. Oh, nice. By 40 points. Nice. Dinosaur era. Jurassic. Okay. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me, guys. I'm tiring out here. Thank y'all for tuning in, hanging out for a bit. Appreciate that. And thanks for the subs tonight there, Overlord. Check them out if you haven't. Overlord Gaming 777 on Twitch and Overlord Gaming 7 on YouTube. There's a lot of old school RuneScape stuff. Check them out. And check me out, Mikey RFD Gaming. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. I'm trying to build that. And feel free also, hey, I'm everywhere. Like Kick, Twitch, all social media platforms. I'm everywhere, man. Just hit me up. Find some interesting content. And a lot of content. So, got things and stuff for you. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day, a great night, wherever it may be in the world. Keep metal. I'm Mikey.